This is Arts Alive. I'm Lynda Philippi, and my guests today are Setziol Phillips and Marguerite Alexander, who are here from the Arts Conspiracy out in Willamina.
Well, it's the West Valley.
West Valley, and we're going to find out all about what's new in this sort of what do you say, rebooted
yes,
Arts Conspiracy.
Yes, it is definitely a rebooting of the Summer Arts Program.
Okay.
And the Summer Arts Program is a very valuable community program that's been around for 20 years. It started in my kitchen with a group of women talking about what was needed art-wise in the community, and everybody agreed a summer arts program for children was the thing to do. So we started planning, and we held our first summer arts program in 1999, and it's just grown since then. And of course, we couldn't do it for the past 2 years. Mm-hmm. So now we're trying to revitalize and bring new life to the program, and that's been challenging. But we are super excited by what we have. We have a great lineup of 9 classes.
Wow.
5 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, and a good group of instructors. They all have, except for one, they all have quite a bit of experience teaching and are well versed in their medium. And one of the important things about the program is that classes are 2.5 hours long, which kids don't normally get.
No.
They get maybe 40, 50 minutes. And the other part of that is that classes are limited to 10 students each.
Okay.
So there's a very wonderful student-teacher ratio. And we've had just wonderful students and instructors over the years. So we look forward to this year bringing the whole program back alive. We've had the most successful fundraising event ever this winter,
okay,
which just goes to show you that the community understands the viability and the importance of having such a program. It's just hard to tell you about all the many wonderful things, but I do want to go over some of the classes that we're offering.
Okay.
We're offering printmaking, collage, ceramics, felting, musical theater,
wow,
Shakespeare. What else, Marguerite? Can you help me there?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So how does it work this way, that suppose I have a child, now I enroll my child in this program, does the child do all of them, or do they each choose one?
This is an in-depth program, so
okay,
a child can take one morning class in one medium and one afternoon class in the other medium for the entire it's a 2-week program.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this year it starts on June 20th.
Okay. And
it goes Monday through Thursday. And in past years, we've had a field trip on that Friday, that first Friday, because we realized it's important for kids to be able to get out of the area and go explore other things. Some kids have never been to Portland. And so we've taken them various places. Marguerite found wonderful places at the coast and in Salem.
Great.
And we took them to places in Portland which unfortunately no longer exist, like the campus out, the
Arts and Crafts?
School of Arts and Crafts, thank you. I was going to say Art Conspiracy.
Right, yeah.
And we took them to Bullseye Glass, which scared me to death because I thought, here's all these $10,000 pieces of glass sitting around.
Don't touch.
And they were perfect.
Oh, good.
They love the program. Once they get involved, they absolutely love the program.
Can imagine.
Now, we do have to charge a fee. There is tuition, but we also have financial aid. And we do provide busing. It's open to primarily to students from Amity, Sheridan, Willamina, Grand Ronde.
Okay.
But we also open up to students in McMinnville. We get lots of students from, well, quite a few students from McMinnville. And anybody actually from Yamhill County or even Polk County, since out at our end of the county,
Sure.
that
It's combined.
line wiggles.
It gets blurry.
It gets blurry,
does.
but we've had kids from Dayton, and we've had kids from Lafayette, and so we've had kids from all around.
I think that's wonderful.
It is wonderful. That one of the reasons we wanted to do that is because we wanted kids to have the opportunity to get to know kids from other areas, and because there's so much. The experience they might have is just athletically, which is competition. And we wanted them to be able to be in classes together, to work together, and to get to know each other with a non-confrontational
Right,
kind of-
like connection and collaboration
That's
and all
right.
those values that we all think are
That's
so
right.
important, right?
Definitely.
That's right. So the cost this year is for the full 2 weeks, for the full day is $200.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And for half a day, which we kind of discourage, but for half a day it's $100. And then the kids that do receive financial aid, they pay $25, which is just to cover the materials for the classes, which is pretty reasonable if you're getting 2 classes
Oh
for
my heavens,
$25.
that's
So
wonderful.
Plus, we pay for busing because kids can't get around the county without some kind of transportation, and some parents can't get them back and forth. So we provide busing from. We usually pick them up at the school in Amity and Sheridan. We alternate websites. We alternate locations. So this year we're in Willamina, and so we'll have busing from Sheridan and Amity.
Okay.
In the past, when we've had it in Sheridan, we've provided busing from both Amity and Willamina. But we try to make it possible for the kids to get here.
Sure, and are you full already for this summer?
I don't know where
No,
we are.
no, not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
We
But we
were-
got a late start.
We
Yeah.
got a late start, yes.
Okay. Well, so I guess one question would be is if people are watching this and they want to contribute, they want to help, what can they do? How can people get involved?
Well, especially if they want to enroll their child or their grandchild, they should go online. Registration is online, and they can pay online as well, and that's www.artsconspiracywestvalley. It's a long website. .org. So let me say that once again. www.artconspiracywestvalley.org. Or if they want to donate, they
Right.
can just send a check or money order to us, Art Conspiracy, P.O. Box 283, Sheridan, Oregon 97378.
Well, you know what? I hope that somebody who's watching this will feel moved to do just that, because it's obviously a very worthwhile program. So you're serving what, like 140 kids? Is that?
Well, we won't this year, since classes are limited to 10 and
and you've got the morning and the afternoon.
yes,
Right.
Okay.
yes, yes. But in the past, we have had years when we've had over 100 students and have offered 16 classes, and all 16 classes went. So
Wow.
that's 8 morning, 8 afternoon.
Yeah.
So we've been very successful. One of the things that we implemented was on the second Tuesday, we hold a program called Midday Masters, which is during lunch. And this is a program to bring in artists from different media to demonstrate or to get the children involved. One year we had a steel drum player
Oh, how
come.
fun. I bet they
and
love
the
that.
kids got to come up
Oh,
and
yeah.
do that. And we've had a variety of them. And
Clown juggling. Albert came last time.
Albert Alter, who's a marvelous clown juggler, he came, and he's also taught for us.
Okay.
And this year, we're going to have Alex Adi from Portland, who is going to give a Ghanaian drumming workshop.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be over the lunch period. He'll take half of the students in the first half hour and half in the second, and he brings the drums. So every kid will have a drum.
Oh, my goodness.
And that is going to be so exciting.
They're going to love it.
Yeah, it is just... so one year we had marimba group that came from Corvallis. And so we try to extend their horizons so they'll see what goes on beyond the communities they live in.
Sure.
Because that exposure is important, and it makes them more inquisitive. And we've also had some students for whom this program has been extremely important, and I wanted to read you a quote by one of them, and that's a student we had named Jacob Russell. And this is just part of his quote. This year we asked a few of students that we knew had gone on into art-related fields. He is a draftsman over in Bend, and this is what he had to say.
Okay.
When I think about the summer arts program I was part of, I think about it as something that defined a big part of who I am.
Wow.
Thank you, Jacob Russell.
Wonderful.
And we also have a young woman, Beth Austin, who lives in Portland and went on to become the chief graphic designer for Steve Smith Tees.
Wow.
So, and then Marguerite's son, you can talk about Jacob.
Yeah.
Jason works for Lamb Research in Tualatin, but in his spare time he likes to do the lighting for the gallery players. So he's helped with a number of productions there and loves it. He absolutely loves getting in and volunteering and doing that for them.
And was he able to take advantage of any of the Art Conspiracy?
He was.
Okay.
Our youngest son was the only one that was around yet when it got started, and he did the architectural classes. He did a design class with Monica, and he had a wonderful experience. At that time, there just wasn't much for art in the Sheridan schools, and so it was an opportunity for him to be exposed to different types of arts and see what he enjoyed. He's just really gotten involved in the art community because of his exposure to the arts through the summer arts program.
I love it, and I'm glad that you had such a successful fundraiser, and also that finally this summer, that you're able to come back and offer this program to the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to the grateful parents who are saying, thank you.
Yeah, it's been a challenge.
I'm sure.
It's been a challenge. And it's been a challenge which I didn't know until I started recruiting teachers, to find good art teachers who want to come. We try to hire as many local as we can and then reach out as well. But because of COVID, one of the things we ran into was, well, I've been cooped up for 2 years, so I'm going to see my family.
Right, travel, yeah.
So, and I need to go spend time with my sister, or, you know.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have a wonderful program, and I really want to thank both of you ladies for being here today. I'm thrilled that it's back. I'm thrilled.
We are too.
We are too. Yeah, and thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to talk about it.
Thank you.